Are you tired of having to wait for your money tree to grow? Amazon window shopping on items that keep growing in your cart, not seeing results in your money jar or money bowl as you had hoped? Well, Bellfleurs, have I got some good news for you. Get the Cashbook. Has the seal of approval by yours truly. What's going on, Bellfleurs? Welcome back to my channel. Gwen the Recovering Witch here. If you are new, hi, welcome, let's be friends. Would love to hear from you. Please like, give it the thumbs up down below, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please comment because I would love to hear from you. Today, obviously, we're going to be talking about cash money. I am going to be talking about cash money. Even though I'm Gwen the Recovering Witch, I think y'all need to understand how truly important this is. So, class is in session. Professor Gwen here, teaching you about the Cashbook. Yes, there's a hand up in the back. Yes, great question, great question. Basically, this Cashbook is a book from the Gallery of Magick that is written by Damon Brand. And it is a very short read, okay? But please pay attention, because again, as witches, we should be reading all the time, okay? I know that new YouTube videos, including this one, are up, and it's easier for us to start doing, but again, this should not take away from us reading. Just to give y'all a testimonial class, this ritual worked so well. It even worked the day before when I had basically activated the talisman in the front of my book. The first time I did this, I asked for a very small amount. The book tells you to start small. So when I did that the first time, I was not expecting to get a little over $1,000 randomly. Okay? Yes. I asked for a very small amount, and I ended up getting over $1,000. Okay, so that's how great it works. So great. Oh, now I got y'all's attention, huh? Now I got your attention. This explanation, I'm not really going to show you how to do it, because again, you need to read the book and study it and then do. I don't want it to take away from the experience from you. This is going to be a really short overview over the Cashbook. Pay attention, class. Rule number 1, buy the book and read the book. Yes, Susie, you had a question in the back? No, you cannot borrow the book from your classmate. You need to buy the book, okay? Here is why. Do you remember back when you were in school, high school maybe, trying to pass your exams, there was that one particular person who mysteriously had all the answers to that exam, and you purchased for them and you studied the answers instead versus studying the material so that way you could pass the test because, you know, X, Y, and Z reason? This is kind of the same thing, all right? So you're paying for the service to get the results that you want, and yeah, I don't even really know if that even happens anymore because everything's electronically. This would happen where you would buy the answers from somebody who had the answers for the test. Not saying that I did it. Okay, maybe once. This is probably a really good analogy or a bad analogy. I don't even really know, but definitely I'll know how old I am since I talked about that. My age generation, y'all remember those times? Y'all feel me? The struggle was real back then, my friend. So, my witches, the more you study and practice and share your knowledge and energy to the world, that energy should be returned. So why not have the energy returned into a cash flow? Cash flow being money, paying for services rendered, sharing the knowledge. I mean, give your credit to where its credit's due. You know, just do a service and pay for the energy. Mindful that, again, this is commitment and time for a project of a shared experience, and this is being shared to the world. So you can buy the physical book, or you can do what Professor Gwen did and purchase, download from Kindle, because the book is available online. I will have the information up here and down below in the comment section. The price is cheap, it's a fairly quick read, and it's fairly simple to do. Another side note, do not be sneaky when it comes around to stealing these sigils and doing the ritual. You know, again, I am specifically saying please buy this book. Again, do not steal, I repeat, do not steal these sigils to do the ritual. If you're going to try to do some sneaky behavior and try to steal the sigils and then try to do this ritual, do you really want to find out what's going to happen if it's going to backfire? I'm just saying. I'm just saving you, my friend. I'm just saving you. Especially since it's with the name of the Gallery of Magick, but these practitioners, I mean, do you really want to chance it? I mean, you know, you got the Gallery of Magick. Gallery of Magick name sounds pretty historic and pretty powerful. I mean, do you really want to see what happens? You know, it's like a homies, you know, like gang members, you know, Gallery of Magick. And then it's like, boom, oh, we're going to do spiritual drive-by. Doing a spiritual drive-by and doing hexing on you for stealing sigils and shit. Like, or the angels or spirits attached if you do some shady business, you know, that's not going to be cool. So, think you smart. They smarter than you, boo. Number 2, supplies needed for this book. All right, so you bought the book, you're going to read the book, and then you need supplies. Fairly cheap, all right? Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a notebook, which you can get from the dollar store. Any basic notebook. I got this one from the Dollar Tree locally. You know, here you go. Obviously, it's maroon color, but you can use it. Doesn't matter if it has lines in it, doesn't have lines. Just get a little notebook for a little $1, okay? Also, at the dollar store, get orange paint or orange paper, and also get gray paint or gray paper. I was able to get orange paint and mix black and white paint together to make my gray. This was the final result. All right, again, this is what it looks like. So this is my cash book. The only other thing that I did was add glitter to the front and glitter to the back, because again, my angels, or from what I have researched or learned, they really like the way glitter looks. So they get more attracted to it. You put the energy into it and boom, like it just happens. So you just print out the sigils, activate the first sigil, and then you can start the actual ritual for requesting your money. Okay, so again, recap on the items. Journal, get the book, print out the sigils, paint orange and gray, and yeah. So in the front is the gray. Okay, I'll show it to you one more time. So the front is the gray and the back is the orange. All right, okay. So you need a pen. This is any other ordinary pen, maybe a magical pen, doesn't really matter, okay? And this is what you're going to be writing the stuff inside the book. So read the book, write the stuff down that it says listed in the book, follow it line by line, and just do. All right? You're going to do this ritual for 11 days, all right? Doesn't matter what time each day, doesn't matter what day you start on, unless you really are a big believer of doing it on a Tuesday, because Tuesdays is really more for manifestations, for money spell rituals that are used. So again, you're going to do it 11 days, and it doesn't really matter which time, as long as you're dedicating the time once each day and consecutively for 11 days, okay? So here's another point. If you're going to half-ass do this sigil and you miss a day or 3 days or whatever, this angel's not going to work as hard for you as you're not putting in an effort. So again, if somebody's not going to meet you halfway, why should they? Don't half-ass it. So if you ain't ready, don't do it. Come back to it, you know, and, you know, do it when you have more time. Also, rule number 3. The book does talk about that have an idea of the amount. So it's good to know what it is that you're asking the money for, okay? Maybe you want to get a new deck of tarot cards or something out of your Amazon wish list, all right? And you have an idea of the money you have in mind. Start out small, then you can go big or go home, okay? I started out with $100 and I ended up with over $1,000 within those 11 days, okay? Rule number 4, practice the evocations, or the evocations, however you say the word. Sounding out, the angel you were working with is Natika. And there's different ways you can say it. Working with Natika and requesting for your money. And last but not least, trust the process. Believe that this ritual will work, okay? Don't lust I repeat, do not lust for results. When I am referring to lusting for results, when you lust for results, the longer you will wait. You are not letting the higher powers or the powers that be do the work for you. Okay, it's just human and normal to think about, like, is the money going to come? Is the money going to come? Yes, it will come. And when you do have those thoughts, the book does cover and does say, when you have that thought, turn that thought over and thank Natika and say, thank you for the money that is coming my way. I will spend it on this. And make sure when you get that money, you spend it. Because again, it's kind of like when you ask, you shall receive. You better use it on what you're supposed to do. Okay? And that's what I did. I used it on the things that I wanted and that I was looking for at the time. And the cool thing about this book too is that even when I haven't been using the rituals as often, Natika still bestows blessings upon me, and it still works after. Okay? I'm going to repeat it again. This book still works when it has not been activated for a ritual for 11 days. The angel still works and brings the blessings regardless. Okay? So, in a nutshell, guys, not really going to show you how to do it because, again, I want you to read the book, learn it, and do it. But, again, this is also another great ritual to do and interact with and learn because, again, we are supposed to read and the rhyme and reason and how. Again, a lot of people don't want to go into angels because it feels like it's a religious aspect. Do not let that deter you. It does say that in the book as well. So, again, this is kind of another one if you are open. But if this makes you uncomfortable, hey, take it with a grain of salt. It was just another video for you to try. But again, I thought this was a really great book. I wanted to share it with you guys. I will post that information down below. And comment and let me know if this ritual did work for you. But there are a couple people who have commented about using the book and their testimonials of what happened. And yeah, I just thought I'd share it with you because there's not so many on this. So again, buy the book. Don't be sneaky and stealing those sigils, okay? Don't be sneaky. Don't be meshy, because I don't want to hear on the news that it was Gallery of Magick did spiritual drive-by, okay? So, again, please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and leave a comment, and let me know if this works for you. So until next time, my Bellflowers, Professor Gwen is out. Bye.